we noticed that it's really big responsibility for us as muralists to set our thoughts free and to push them out in the urban context. It's some other thing if you do a canvas. You can paint everything, and if you like the canvas, you buy it. If don't, you say, fuck you. And in a mural, you push it in front of the people's face, and they are not able to flee.
To run away.
To run away. We really like to tell stories. One of our most important topics for ourselves, that we try to tell a story in our mural. It's also like based in our history DNA, because in the beginning we was like talking to people and trying to get out of our conversation an image. This is why we learned, how we can tell a story or something with one image, and this is what we love to do.
We wanted to throw some stones into the way, in the common daily way of
someone's feet.
To make him slide away or to make him stop for a minute. And this is what we're loving to do.
Yeah.
Welcome to Color Me Crazy, a podcast where we interview people from all around the world. I'm your host, Akai, a multidisciplinary artist. And today we are joined by two brilliant artists based in Berlin behind Innerfields, a creative duo known for their powerful murals and striking visual narratives. And their work explores themes like technology, human connection, and the ways of our modern world pulls us away from reality. Welcome. How are you guys?
Hey.
We are good.
We're fine.
Nice.
We are at the end of the day, almost.
Are you in the studio?
Yes.
I'm Holger from Innerfields.
I'm Jacob from Innerfields, Jakob.
And
Nice.
right now we're
sitting here and waiting for questions.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. So how did you end up doing a duo? I feel like, how did Innerfields was born and everything? Because I feel like doing murals as a duo, it's also, it's good, but maybe it's also challenging because it's two heads, But yeah, how did it all started with you guys?
Actually, we started at 13 persons
Yeah.
in a graffiti gang.
No.
Yeah, and we started Innerfields as a trio.
Yeah.
We were
Okay.
3 in the beginning.
So actually we worked like together since 97. And then we started to do graffiti together,
Okay.
and we became fast to the point to do like not only like illegal works, but friends of us called us, "Oh, looks great. Do you want to do some little thing for us?" And then we start to do like commission works, like
Mhm.
I think like 99, 2000, and Jacob and me all did like 1, 3 or 4 things a year, like commissionally, and beside we do like graffiti.
Yeah, it's like painting the daughter's face or the dog on the wall.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
It's super,
I think
super
every
easy
artist has
things.
done that.
Yeah.
And then somehow there was a point we had it like the first costumers, which made it bigger. It was like 2008 street art or muralism in the form it is now established wasn't there already. There was the first ones like McLean, who was like experience with bigger walls and stuff like this, but it was like it was not that common, and our dream was always to do like also like big walls, and so we developed and
raised.
And there's one fun fact. It was like 2008, and we decided to do it now professionally and really do our whole life just painting. Before it was always like, I don't know, you have different ability, different choices to do. And then we go to our gang and say, hey, yo, we start now really just to do one thing. Who wants to be in? And then was also, okay, who pays then my insurances? And how do I get money? And we say, okay, bye.
Yeah.
And there was just one other person who joined us for 10 years also. like for a
from
long
the
time?
beginning on.
Yeah.
Fight was from the beginning on our side, and then after 10 years he decides to separate from us because he's more into sculpturing.
Yeah, and other themes of life.
Yeah.
It was like, and then we.
But actually, this time we were three, build up a good communication between us because we had to learn to be together. Because, as you said in the beginning, it's super hard to find one idea with three heads.
Yeah.
And somehow in this time we tried many things like GFK, like these non-violent communication and several things. So we learned to be together at three people and talk about transparently what we want and what we are going to be. And yeah, in the end, he left us also in peace. But we learned that much that we are together and still now. So it was a good lesson to be three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow we're like an old married couple. I know.
I was
we,
gonna
Also
say
talking
that.
like this, you
Yeah.
know.
we know each other very well, and we after like 20 or 25 years thinking together about like designs and stuff.
Yeah.
We have a similar mindset of understanding what we are talking about. So if we're talking about a theme or about a design, we have a similar image in our mind. And if we talk with other people, we also always notice, okay, it's more complicated to make us understand what we want to do. And yeah, this somehow this is also a superpower of us, because on one hand we have to communicate a lot. So if we have 4 days without talking to each other, we have like a 4 hours telephone call to get updated.
Like with a girlfriend.
Yeah. It's similar to the life we have with our wives.
Yeah,
It's
our
very-
wives are always jealous about our communication because we don't did it with the family in this style. Like
No, we did also.
no, we did.
Yeah.
No.
So on one hand, we have a lot of communication and decisions we have to do together, and we have to compromise somehow and to look. We can't decide just like our own feeling would bring us. We communicate and have two mind decisions. But on the other hand, it's our superpower, because if one of us have a design or even at the idea for a design, he stucks, the other one can go into it and give another impulse or have an idea to it. And so our development of the designs, it's not often that it stuck somehow, because the one have an idea, then Jacob have an idea, I bring my topic in, then we transform it, then we put it back again, and yeah, this is quite good, no?
Yeah, it's a bank.
It's a
You
bank.
know, it's a bank to have two heads. Three was also good, but three was in the end like someone is in the end always the loser.
One against two.
Yeah, it's
If we are
always
three-
one against two.
If you are three persons, it's always one who fights against two others.
Yeah, that's true.
It-
Yeah.
If you don't have a consens, you have it like this. And for us now, we really have hard times and discussions
Of course, long
when we were
nights.
three persons, and now normalize. It's like, oh, I would make it like in a green shade, and then Jacob says, yeah, I want to do it like in a red shade, and then it's like, yeah, okay, don't care. Then a red shade.
It's a good example. Jacob always wins.
Interesting.
No. Jacob says, and then yes, of course.
And how did the name of Innerfields start in? Is it the name of the graffiti gang or?
The graffiti gang was called IWS, the Incredible White Style. And
Nice.
and this gang was somehow, we developed another life in graffiti. We were never these graffiti guys that do it. They do it in this rules of graffiti, like these style character. We want to do it differently. So there begins this inner impulse to come into a next level, and then the name. We had this idea to do something different. So we come together as three, and we come from this IWS name, and then we wanted to have something with I always remember that.
Yeah.
And then we asked, it was 2 years of name finding, and we never get any name. It was like, okay, the first name was IWS Design, and we were like, oh fuck, that's so creepy. And then my mother asked me, she had a friend, and he's giving names to companies, and he had some favor for her left. So she said, maybe he can help you, and this is the favor for me. And then she asked him, and he came to us, and then he listened to us, some stories about what we are doing. And after one day listening, he left us, and after a week he came back.
Yeah, with like 3 names.
3 names.
And all was very shitty.
Super shitty names.
And we decided...
all of them, also Innerfields.
Yeah, no, it sounds shitty also. But we decided for one of them. And we have to say, after years of years, it really works well for us. Because the first thing, which is very important, if you type it in the search machines, it's just for us. Because it's like an arty name. There's maybe one other company who did it like this, but it's mostly our stuff you get in the internet. And the other thing is, in the beginning, we started our business with painting inside of rooms. And we painted like walls inside of rooms, inside from companies, and we made concepts which was like bright, which don't tear down the whole room. They was like, a bit backwards, but they work quite well, and they communicate some I don't know, some images, some feelings. And so we first was like Innerfields, because it was, on one hand, it was like, because it was inside the rooms, inside the houses, and on the other hand, from start we was dealing with stories. So we go to the people or to the environments, and we still keep it like this, and we look, okay, what should be there? What is told me? What's your life? What do you expect? What do you have for a story? What do you want to have to be told on your thing? And then we started to speak with our partners, and we have really sometimes it really get depth. We really touched inner points of people and came to like ground themes, and like the inner fields of the people's of the people's personality. And then we tried to did a picture of this somehow, or bound it in our speak, in our language, in our pieces, and bring it back again. And so this is like what Innerfields transformed for us as a name, and is all is a really beloved partner from at our side. No, the name.
Yes, of course. And some funny thing about it, we asked some, I think it was 8 years after finding this name or getting it gifted, we talked about this name in our work, because Veit, the one who left us, he did a piece, a canvas, with a guy. He's opened his shirt, and there is our technical devices are always white, and there's this inner field inside his jacket, in his heart. And after this, we ask ourselves, okay, is the name bringing us to our work, or is it other way around? Like, are we are doing what?
I don't get it also.
Wait.
But don't care.
No, is it is the name influencing our work, or is the work influencing our name? So it's somehow built up by accident what we are doing. Somehow it fits together, and we don't know if it was the name or was it by accident to go in this direction, because this field, also this white field, we call it now the white field, the blind spot or whatever, is somehow also connected to this name, and we don't know where is the beginning, where is the egg, what was first, the egg or the chicken? This question was,
we know exactly, but we don't tell here.
It's complicated, but we really like that, to think about somehow these themes.
So in common, in the end, the beginning of the name was somehow a bit cringe, but it really fits with everything we did and keeps keep me cool.
I think it weaves a net through us.
Wunderschön.
The name. Somehow
wonderful.
the name was the beginning of Innerfields. Before the name Innerfields wasn't exist.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck. Thank you for that.
It's like you guys are like twins.
Yeah.
Oh God.
One is talking and the other one is ending this sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did it have a relation with like the technology isolation and like with the phones? I find these pieces like super interesting. And I was gonna ask, like, are they white because of a reason, or and how did everything started with the technology? Because I think it's a big issue that we all have worldwide, and it's really interesting that you guys approach it in like bigger walls. Yeah.
So in the end, even that theme and coming to this point was also like accidentally. So as you can see here, we get white hair a bit in our beards, and as we start,
He got white.
Yeah, he not just me. And as we start, as we was kids, we have like telephones, like with this you hold on your ear, and you have like I don't know how to call it in English, like make
Scroll this.
no, you have the scrolling this wheel. We know telephones with wheels.
Yeah.
So we're really from the last year.
With touch wheels.
We're really old. So if we was like 1678, the smartphones come up and we see the whole development, and we know the world without it also. And so for us, it was quite near to have it like reflecting what we see for changes in our next
environment.
We have lots of the canvas we paint with a theme are like family members, friends, like really the ones who are in our direct areas. And we have like started it. It was like the first fair. We did art fairs ourselves, like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
To present us, to go like to get in touch with the art world.
Pretend to be an agency or an gallery.
Yeah, sometimes people also like think we are, but we aren't. But there we have like, okay, we know to do graffiti, we know to paint on walls, but what could we hang up now? It was really like, what the fuck makes sense to hang up? And then we have like this 160 to 110 centimeters frames canvas, and we painted like all three. Veit was with us this time. An image with a white graphic element.
Mm-hmm.
At Jacob, it was a smartphone at this time, but I think at Veit and me, I don't know which was.
It wasn't
Veit's
a smartphone.
First.
In my case, it was a camera.
The camera, right?
I paint.
A selfie,
we
selfie girl.
We had this joke in our youth to hang up because we are more like these rebellions in graffiti, and then we wanted to hang up only white canvas, thousands of them. This was the first idea, and then we came up, no, it's too less. Let's do it like we hang up canvas without white. It's only the textile. And then we changed to, no, we turn it around. You know, this ground of canvas, it's the textile, the fabric is somehow pure in the beginning, and then someone is painting it white. Someone, I don't know where, and you can only buy these white canvases. So we wanted to turn this around.
It's the Grinch from Christmas who did it. I know it.
Really?
Yeah.
And we wanted to better these Grinch. No, so this was the first idea. And it was, man, we were around 18. No, it was 20.
We was some old.
Somehow we were old, and then we just had this idea to let this textile fabric in a pure way, painted on it, and only a white little cube is in this grounded thing.
Yeah.
So it was a joke in the beginning,
and a graphic element,
a graphical joke, but it looks good, and so we just step into this phase of, okay, let's do this with everything in our murals, so in our canvas in the beginning, so people will remember us.
Yeah. It was like an USP.
Yeah.
And we started like, okay, let's do like just one scale of the canvas and have like a bit one line to produce one line. And then by time this technocratic elements in our life get stronger and stronger. Yeah, so we begin to reflect it like really was bewusst. I don't know, like really we really focused on this to do it. And yeah, in the end, I think we have like nearly
Consciously.
Consciously, yeah.
I just
We
translated
did it consciously. And in the beginning, till now, I think we have nearly 50 canvas done with a theme. Like, yeah, just like, and now we transform it a bit, but we always keep going back to it, because for us it was a very lucky case to deal with a theme, because we have like stuff till forever we can reflect on, because it goes further, like with the AR, with the VR stuff, like, and now the VR stuff gets lighter, but these technical graphic elements which are in our realistic world, but also like are like some stuff which didn't fit well. You know, it's like a very, very hard contrast, like a white plain graphic in like, yeah, a realistic painted picture.
In the beginning, we don't want to do advertising for phones and whatever, and we want to do this without showing what kind of
phone
technical device it is, or phone or whatever. Also the cameras, so we decide to. Also, the screen of a phone is white. If you see a screen on it, there comes light out of it. So we think the best way is to make it white. So
and to do it one more step. There was once an exhibition, and we called it Blind Spot. And so we started to think about it, and you have like these phones, and they're like they are like blind spots. In the one person, you have like a surface which can be everything. You can everything project on this and in this. You know, it's like you can put your inner feelings on it. You can get advertised through it. It's for everything. You know, it's a new religion. It's the new artifact. And on the other hand, if you look from outside, the blind spot makes you also like blind. You are in the reality, and at this point you're opening Instagram, everything else fades away.
Disappears.
It disappears, and you have like, you are like concentrated in the spot and get blind for another field of reality. So this is what this
Yeah.
as far as now, no?
Many more.
Many.
We are scratching on the surface, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
super interesting. I think
Yeah, but it's like the story about our name. Somehow it goes, or it's also like the Ring of Power. It kept us into this theme because we are so into it. Every day I see my family, my kids playing with
the
it.
others. We are not. We're not.
It's so it's massive, this topic. It's always around us, and there are always inspiration, always, the whole time. If we are going to Instagram and swiping, there's so many things about it. Now with the AI, it's super overloaded. Now we're going back to our studio, and I think we will do this until we are dying, because it's so heavy and so.
It's so nice.
And so nice. Yeah, it's also nice to see what these little things are changing in our society.
yeah, super interesting. That's
It's between. Yeah.
yeah.
We
and
can talk from Mexico to Germany.
I know.
In real time.
Yeah.
Hello.
From the morning to the evening.
Yeah, from the morning to the evening. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I really love some of your murals or paintings that you have kind of the string of the headphones or like a cable around like, I don't know, the legs of the kid or like around the person, you know? And I thought they're images that talk by themselves, you know? Like and it's really, really interesting how art can also do that, you know, just like talk by itself. And you know, I mean, of course, when you guys explain everything now it makes more sense, but if I just see the painting, I mean, yeah, like definitely I could like relate, you know, or it could like hate you, you know.
Yeah. We also had people at our exhibitions. They are so triggered by these paintings that they're screaming to us, "Oh, what the fuck? What is this?
This is so sad."
Yeah, or can I make a photo of it from it? And I was like, yeah, and of course, yeah. But there's a phone on the canvas, and I was like, doesn't matter.
Don't be triggered.
But and I think also this is why we are doing this, because people are reacting so differently about, and it makes fun, and it also, we always talking about, if we are talking about our murals and our topics, we wanted to hit some throw some stones into the way, in the common daily way of someone's
feet.
Yeah. To make him slide away, or to make him stop for a minute. And this is what we're loving to do.
Yeah. But you had another point I've heard on the question. It's like we really like to tell stories. It's one of our most important topics for ourselves.
Yeah.
That we try to tell a story in our mural, and it's also like based in our history DNA. Because in the beginning, as we told at the Innerfields, we was like talking to people and trying to get out of our conversation an image. This is why we learned how we could stories, or you know, how we can tell like a story or something with one image. And this is what we love to do, and sometimes we hate to do, because it's always like complicated, each little piece. But
And I was gonna ask, like, I don't know, let's say a company says, okay, I want to make this specific thing or anything, but maybe other people is like, oh, could you paint whatever you want? And then what do you do then? You know, I mean, you guys love
Then
to
we'll
decorate.
in the past, we just came up with we have this stuff, this piece stuff with a gun giving to someone. We have to do it on the wall because we want to do. And then we traveled to different countries, and we noticed that in different countries themes are read differently. So stories you told in Germany is different read in Germany and in the US, for example. There, I can tell we have make like weapons, and we packed them into Christmas papers,
Wrapped.
wrapped them with, tied them very nicely, and just paint this object like this wrap gun like realistically. In Germany, if you show it, it's like this one is like for giving weapons into you know war zones. It's for giving weapons to other countries, and you know it's more read like this. If you give it to the US, it's like it's Christmas.
It's normal Christmas.
It's normal Christmas. So you have like we noticed that the stories you want to tell are very dependent on the environment which is around. And so we stopped a bit just to trash out like random things we think in our ego it's important for the world. Try to go to the environment and look at what's a topic here, what's a problem, what could fit here, to give the people something they can came up with. Our ego is also it's all there, no problem. But we tried to go a bit softer, because that leads me to the other point. We noticed that it's really hard to do murals in front of people's face, because you can hurt people with it. If you do a mural which really someone disliked because you say religion is fucked up, but he's a religious guy from his inner depth and he needs it for his life, and he have to pass every day this religious is shit off, then you don't give a positive vibe to him. And so we noticed that it's really a big Verantwortung, responsibility for us as muralists to set our thoughts free, and to push them out in the urban context. It's some other thing if you do a canvas. You can paint everything, and if you like the canvas, you buy it. If don't, you say fuck you.
Yeah.
But in a mural, you push it in front of the people's face, and they are not able to flee,
to run away.
They have to.
Interesting. And what is the best story of like that you came up with?
There are many stories. I really, I somehow the creepiest stories was we painted once in the Ukraine and Kiev, and it begins with we're getting lost somewhere, and nobody cares about us 2 days or 3 days, and we were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And our contact person was always saying, "Yeah, I will come today." And then he came
1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Then we had in Kiev this crazy driver. He's always driving 100 miles per hour.
In the city.
In the city, every street. And we were like, okay, maybe we die here in Kiev. And then we came, in the end, we came finally to our wall. And there was this lift, and this lift was completely rusted, completely damaged. And then we had also these people, they said to us, if it's 3 persons allowed.
And the people from the house came out and say, the minions put up the lift for you. And that was the minions, but the minions keep their, kill their bosses. Yeah, that's why.
So we were without trust in this, with this work, but yeah, in the end, we survived, as you can see.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was 40 meters with a super crazy lift. It was not secure to go inside this lift, but we survived. And there were people, also these people jumping for videos from house to house or from climbing on a satellite and whatever on this thing on the houses, antenna.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi's, whatever. I don't know the name. They're climbing in these heights and jumping backwards.
This was the ones who was like testing the lift for it. But I know the problem here.
Yeah,
And then they jumped around the corner like in 40 meters high and say, yeah, it's okay.
It was super crazy.
But,
Creepy.
but a crazy side story was like another artist who was participating in this festival was like standing down at the mural, and it was war already, 2016, and there was lots of traumatized, I don't know how to call it, like traumatized people who came out of war. And he stand down, and the people and look down at the mural he was painting, and there's someone came and say, "Okay, if I don't like your piece, I shoot you." So it was really a crazy environment there.
Dangerous.
But yeah, it's one of the stories. But in the end, we find an image we really love, and yeah, had a good time. Or
it's still not destroyed.
Wow.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
it's still not destroyed.
Ah.
And yeah, this somehow is one of our. So we tell the story always because we really we were really in fear of our lives.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
While painting a mural, and this was somehow a new step for us. Painting for with fear is somehow.
It's normal to have like the first day on a lift. You always have to look how it moves, how it behaves, like, and it's. But on the second day, you're like, okay, now I know it's secure, and you're just working.
Yeah.
And there I had also like for 2 days, I was there and I was painting, and I want to see my kids. I want to see my wife. I want to see my kids. I want to see them again. It was really crazy because the lift, you have like cables, and normally they have like rolls. They are running through that they don't make like this on a swinging lift, and there they don't have. So they do the whole time like this, the cables. And the motors didn't run like equal, so it turns like this always, and you have to refresh it. And in the
manuality, by hand.
Yeah, by hand. And the floor, you have like plates, and if you step on them, it was like always like this, knick knack, and some of them had even holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But we had also a good story from Israel. We paint there. And it was super nice, organized, and we had much fun. And we had this guy, Dimitri, and he was
kissing.
He was kissing us every morning
on our mouth.
Yeah, on our mouth to say hello.
Yeah.
But he loves us. It was super nice.
He was. I think he was an
Russian
Orthodox Christ. And if we arrived, he was so lucky that we came to the wall and continue in. We was happy with our morning kisses.
Yeah. Beautiful stories. Also, the housekeeper. There was also a housekeeper wife. I don't remember the name. Marie?
Where?
In Hong Kong, and she. We said we love to.
You say,
yeah,
to eat strange things. Jacob loves to eat strange things,
and then she came every day
with really strange things.
And I forgot the name. Yeah, there are many
so interesting
stories. I think there were some beautiful and some fearful stories.
Yeah,
we can also tell much more, but I think it's another podcast.
Yeah.
but in the end, this is what we love to do, to come into situations. We often came in situations or environments or buildings, or came together with people from really poor people to really crazy rich guys. We never would be in contact if we wouldn't do the job we are doing. And this is really like, yeah, this is what we love.
Inspiring.
I know in Hong Kong there was one day we started to go with the local graffiti guys into illegal houses to paint in an abundant river system, like some really, really crazy poor environment on the border of Hong Kong. And in the evening, we go to Soho House Club, and it ended on a party on the 40th floor,
On the roof.
millionaires
On
party.
on the roof of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
A
Wow.
private roof. It was such a crazy turn.
It was, but this is what we love in our job, and that's that what keeps us like doing it always. Like, yeah, we're really lucky to have the ability to make such experience. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course, of course. These projects that you get, I don't know, like in Hong Kong or Ukraine, is it like companies, or because you mostly paint in like buildings? So, yeah, like vertical. I really love that.
Yeah.
Painting a lot of vertical, I think it gives the painting a different, I don't know, like instead of like a wall, like very horizontal, it gives like more like, que lo impone, like, how do you say, like, I don't know, like it's more elegant, like up tall,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm.
But yeah, are these like mural festivals? Are these like, I don't know, companies that find you and then book you? Or...
Normally, we do it in Germany for a long time, and we have lots of contacts and lots of people working with us.
Mhm.
And here in Germany, we are more working with companies and house companies and other companies and uh, all type of stuff. But
Mhm.
mostly, if we go into other countries, it's mostly like
Festivals.
mural lovers, like festivals and people who really love to make a mural somehow. And so I think the most of our money we earn in Germany, and using it to travel and to to conquer the world and to
conquer the world. Yeah.
no, but it's always like you always have to look, to earn money on one hand.
Yeah.
If you go to a festival and you earn like 2,000 bucks for it, it's nothing you can live by. Maybe you can if you're alone traveling, but we are a couple and we
Yeah.
have like some couples in our bags also. Yeah. And we have to also do business. And we were quite lucky that the business we do in Germany more and more is based on our murals also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over the years, it begins also
Yeah.
that people know us and
Say, I want your style and I pay you well,
yeah. But now it changed a bit because I heard that on festivals are more than 3,000 people are send a request to the festivals, and so it changed. Yeah, we are not that often in other countries now. Since this year,
last year,
this year. Yeah.
But next year it'll change.
Yeah, but our kids are really lucky with it. They hate these calls with you're in the morning, you are waked up now. Yeah, I go to sleep, and they hate these conversations.
Oh.
It's also like it's also really complicated.
Yeah, it's no connection for them.
Yeah, it's crazy to connect then.
No.
Interesting. And do you only work with murals? Because at the beginning you said you did like commissions here and there. And now do you only work in murals, or do you have other like side businesses or something else?
We only work with painting for sure. And actually, this year it was like between painting canvas and painting murals.
Okay, nice,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, and you have to say it changed a bit this year. Yeah, I don't know. Germany is not that well prepared for changes. So we are getting less money in Germany. So it changed more and more. Sometimes more. It goes more to a commercial work, and sometimes we are more free. But people like likes our style, and this is somehow our treasure, that they like our style, and they
people.
ask for our style.
Some
So we only had to do commercial works like, yeah, can you paint a flower on this right side because I like flowers, and this is okay for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nice. It transforms for us. It works.
It's-
works quite
Yeah,
well.
but it transforms every year. Every
we
year
really
is a new-
start. If we would tell what we have painted in our past, we painted lots of stuff.
Yeah.
we wouldn't never ever have painted ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also like everything teaches us.
It's a process.
It's a process, and it's a development of our own stuff, and we have really hard to work for that. We can do now commissions with our own style.
Yeah, definitely.
So because first you have to develop your own style, a
Mhm.
style someone can point out. And we are the storytellers, and so lots of people calls us because they wanted to tell a specific story. So we have lots of requests with people saying, I have like this and this and this and this, and I want to make a mural. And I know that you can tell the story. And this is a bit of USP we have also like this year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
nice.
the problem is it's quite, you have to beware not to do propaganda.
Mhm.
Because propaganda was also like telling stories. In the beginning it was like, it's to tell things and stuff, and
Yeah.
we have noticed that some of the images and ideas we was painting was turned 180 degrees into and was posted under a whole other
Different story.
mindset.
Mhm.
So once we did like this Kiev mural against war, because war for us is shit up. It's just violent. It's just sadness, and it's hell, and it's always bad. No matter you can't. There is no thing you can see good on it. And so we did a mural. For us, it stands for for this, and then it was posted on sites, and where the next posts they shoot big guns and was like, yeah, soldiers, and was used for their aims, and this is crazy because you're painting something, but you don't know what it is used for in the world outside. And so we have it in our mind now, and really think of it, because if you're unlucky, maybe someone uses you for something you don't even know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is life. You cannot.
Yeah.
There's no story you can interpret in one way.
Yeah.
It's always different perspectives.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to talk about the mural that you did with of Maria Terwiel.
Terwiel, yeah.
Yeah. If you could tell us the story for the people that are listening that they don't know the story.
Yeah, this fits perfectly in the context we was talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
This year we had a request. Last year we had a similar request. This year we have. Last year was a Polish house. This year we had Maria Terwiel. She was someone who was like in the resistance of the Nazi regime in the early 1930s. She was tipping like
Typewriting.
writing letters against the Nazi regime. And later she was sent to jail and was murdered also like in jail by the regime. And we had like the request if we can make mural, an image which deals with this story. And for us, this is like the masterclass, because on one hand, you have to tell a story, but on the other hand, you know, you do how to call it? It's the same word in German and in English. To paint a memorial, you know, of a people of a woman who's gone, who really was strong, who really had a great integrity, and it's a very thin line, not to bring ourselves or our speech or, you know, like really to tell a story about this person which is not misinterpreted and which is like which is like how to call it. I'm missing a few words like in this, but you know, we want to do her some good memorial, and
keep her beautiness, or we wanted to keep her
voice, like in the street.
Her voice.
In German, it's like pietätvoll. I don't know if it's like
Piety.
I don't know if I can translate it like.
But yeah, I think I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, respectfully. Okay.
Nice.
But a bit more. It's not just respect, no.
It's higher than respect.
It's respect in the retrospect. And,
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. And if Maria could see this mural today, what would you hope she would feel?
We had the luck that there was family members of her family.
Okay.
And
at the opening of this mural.
And it was her uncle. How to call it? Grandson, somehow like this. And they was really lucky with this mural.
Yeah.
And this for us really was super nice, because family of the woman give us a positive feedback to the work we did with this. And
we as we said in the beginning, we tried to not tell stories from us, only transporting a feeling of us. It's better because nobody can make you guilty about your feelings. So also in this Maria Terwiel, we try to paint the feeling we have with this woman, and also to transport it for everyone to see. And we did it in a nice, conscious way to set a memorial for her on this wall. So we are not afraid of getting judged. Like in this, you hear the story from Holger, from the first sketch we made for Kiev with this gun. It was super private. Somehow it was.
The Maria Terwiel was private.
Yeah, and the gun was loaded with our knowledge or whatever, and came into
with our German bubble.
Yeah, it was the bubble. Yeah. Also our bubble from
our bubble.
Both of us.
We are so intelligent. We have to tell now the whole world, you know.
How it's gonna be. So since this Kiev mural, we try to only transport feelings in our murals, because they are not wrong. Feelings are not wrong. Feelings are different, but not wrong, because they exist, and everyone had his own feelings, and nobody can judge you about your feelings. So we did it like this, and in the Maria Terwiel, we were so touched by the story, because it wasn't much she wrote, but she gave everything she had, her full power, and then she got murdered in the prison for that,
because of her integrity to her like goals. You know, she was like really like
belief.
Her ethics. You know, she had her ethics, and she didn't let it go for nothing. And this is crazy if it's positive ethics.
Yeah.
Faith.
And this mural is in Berlin.
Yes.
Yes.
It's in an area in Tegel. I don't know how it called right now, but this area, all streets are named of people who was in the resistance against the Nazi regime. And close to the mural, there is a Terwiel Stieg. It's like Terwiel Street. It's a small street named after her, and so we choose this wall, which to give this connection and to honor her.
Yeah, totally. When was this mural painted? Was it this year? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in October,
No,
September.
End of the September this year. Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
25.
Super recent, yeah.
And it was planned half a year ago.
In the beginning of the year, I think
Yeah.
we planned it. Yeah.
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 Nice.
So this is for us. This is also like maybe it's also, but for us, the coming to the image with photo shootings and stuff like this, it's we also always say it's like 70% of the work. If we go to the wall with the colors, it's just left 30%.
With the colors in the sketch.
Yeah.
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 But the communication, the thoughts, and even for us, the idea is more the artistic process than the painting itself, because the painting is handcraftsmanship, and I'm big fan of handcrafts, really, every type of. But yeah, this is for us. Then it's handcrafted. You know, we have our ductos, and we have our style to move the brush, but it's more the idea which sends forward.
And which takes the most work.
Hours and hours of talks.
It's super hard to it's super hard to come to the essence of
Yeah.
of an
Of
idea.
Yeah.
Of many ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, if we travel in Germany and we have an 8 hours car ride, it's no problem to go the whole time like
Talking. It's good to keep us awake
Yeah.
while
yeah.
driving. Yeah.
Right. And talking a little bit about the future, what are your biggest dreams as a duo, or like brand or institution that you would love to collaborate with? Or I don't know, maybe you want to paint in Latin America or something.
Of course, we want to paint in Latin America.
Yeah. Everyone, all festivals, we'd love to come.
Yeah.
No, actually, if we plan to do now bigger canvas, bigger stuff, like, but
Actually, we are lucky.
yeah, we're lucky from moment to moment, and we decide from project to project if it's something we want to go in the future with it or not. Or sometimes there's also like a theme of money and living, but yeah, we decide everything, and we have to talk about everything which happens, but we are able to be in contact with our paintings every day without disturbing some other things, our families and kids, and
It's not disturbing. Stop.
but they're not disturbing. It's included.
Yeah.
But beside this, we're just thinking about our painting processes and paintings and stuff, and it's the best thing.
Yeah,
it could
there are
be-
only dreams like painting really big houses and
I don't know.
yeah, this was the dream
it's
in the
very
past.
hard to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but beautiful.
But
spots.
you know this big tower in Berlin, and we said many years we want to paint this big tower, but I don't know. Somehow the dream is gone.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe painting the moon is active.
No, really. In the past, it was always like, yeah, we want to do bigger and bigger and bigger. And last year we have like a a 600 square facade in Batumi in Georgia.
Mhm.
And we see the picture and we was like, no, they measured wrong. It's not 600. We do it in 5 days. No problem. It's maybe it's 400 or 300. They're wrong. And then we get there and
And we painted in 5 days.
they was right. And it's hard to paint like it's muralists know. So I'm not that sad if it's a super nice wall with a nice format, not that
Big.
big.
And
But
do
big
you,
is also like nice. So for the festivals, we also take the 800 square things.
yeah, definitely. And talking a little bit about murals and also painting canvases, murals, they're super heavy on the body, like it's a lot of physical work.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I don't know, like, do you guys, I don't know, like, like how, as we keep growing, like I don't know if we're gonna be able to like keep doing murals, like getting older, but do you plan to do like more paintings, like to kind of like balance it out, like for physically, for the body and stuff, or
It's really
Yeah.
a question we're thinking of like for the last years, because we also noticed that that it's hard work. 10 years ago it was like, okay, we just do it. Now we have like gray hair. And the first impulse was to say, okay, let's do canvases and let's go into the art market, no problem. We'll transform it a bit. And we are on it, but the art market is really a closed system where you have to have luck really to live by it. And then, we're not that smart, and we put like themes on the canvas, which is really like, you have to have an idea, and then you have to have a photo shooting, and then you have to build the graphic and the computer, and in the end you're painting, and then it's ready. And it's lots of work for canvas, and it had to be very upcharged.
And the canvas are not only beautiful. So
And then there are hard themes, and no one wants to see someone with a handy face. Maybe, I don't know. It's not like beautiful art. You can
street face painting.
Yeah, it's no street face painting. And so we was first on the run to transform it, but we have another artist in the studio. I don't know now. He's called Kera, and he's a graphic based artist, also from Berlin, also mural painter. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it myself. I do the sketches, and some people will help me to transform it into art. And for us, I don't know.
We can imagine to do this exactly like this.
Right now we do yoga every day in the morning, so that we are strong. And
for the next 10 years, but then
the 20 years, no problem. And then we look what times brings. We are lucky. I'm lucky for every day I can deal with the topics I create ourselves. This is we can think about our work always, every day.
We can just talk.
Not any other things.
Okay, except the family.
Yeah, they're important. Yeah. But if every day we can just talk, like open our minds to the universe, and just came from one idea to the other, and this is our work, it's a good day.
And do you use spray paint for your murals, or just acrylic, just paint?
We are often with brushes. It's somehow it changed to the brushes because spray paint is super poison, and it's not healthy to use it every day. And then we changed to brushes, and because we in Trondheim in Norway, we get some weird brushes in our hand from the festival organization.
They're like this
with a grip for your hand. Like, it's super weird.
Okay.
But since this moment, we just had it in our hand and painted the first time. We just bought them, I think around 30 pieces, and now it changed more and more to this brush. It's only the brushes with this grip. We had to import it from Norway, now from Amazon. They also had these things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and actually for us is the texture brushes bring to the wall we like more.
Yeah.
You know, like spray. It's a matter of question what you want to do,
Yeah.
but we always try to step back from the photorealism, and we use like this, and then we say, oh, now it looks really like a painting, and then we step back and it's like, okay, it looked like realism, fuck.
Again.
But so this is also one big reason we use brushes.
Yeah. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, guys, this conversation is so good. I love getting to know you and everything. And I don't know if you want to share like an advice to give to muralists who want to paint like large scale and go like more on the social consciousness work mostly, because I feel like you guys have a very specific line of like storytelling and not just painting something because you like it, but because of like you want to represent something and make people think, you know, in the street, and make this pause in their days. But is there any advice for other artists out there?
Yeah, it's super hard to say because we were beginning in a different time, but somehow sometimes people ask us the same question, and we always say, yeah, go to the festivals and
I
ask them for the first mural or whatever. And
I have a other ground theme. If you want to do something, you have to stay at the side of this one of thing. No, you have to keep being on the ball, you know, and keep doing it and keep doing it. And in the past, we was talking like everything was no problem, but we fell down on our faces so many times. But we was two of us. If I fell down, Jacob pulled me, and if he fell down, I pulled him.
in the beginning, we were three.
Yeah, and Fight also sometimes pulled us. And but we keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And now we have people who knows us from 15 years ago, from 20 years ago. And every contact who reaches us, sometimes it's 2 years old, sometimes it's 5 years old. And if you keep doing and have the stay with passion at what you love to do, you'll get where you want to go.
Yeah, and wait, what helps us a lot was talk really a lot from your work with people, with friends. Talk
Just
as much as you can about your work. I
Yeah.
think this was somehow the best advertising. People, they love you, they can help you forever for next years. And even now people came up with, hey, I have something, maybe it's interesting for you. So we also did this advertising, like sending letters to companies, but it never was like this. It never had this impact
Yeah.
like our friends or our family.
yeah.
And there's also one thing I wanted to say is, yeah, please, before you begin the stream of an artist, check your knowledge about
Business.
business, yeah, your business knowledge, because it sometimes breaks the best artist if there's no knowledge about business.
It's if you be a single artist, you have to be you have to make business, otherwise you can't live by this.
Yeah.
And there's taxes, there is long terms of you don't get money, and the short term you get the money, and you have to pull the money to the terms you don't have money, and
Don't sell yourself under price.
and to keep this constantly going, to do every time this work, you have to have a setting which makes it happen for you. And we don't have rich parents. We always have to do it ourselves, and to do this business part also. And yeah, this is this is important, and it's nice if you can just do like this artist thing, like, I don't know this, but this was the one which, yes, yeah, now is it right? But there is big other parts which is needed for being an artist.
And this is also something really good to be too, because I'm super in detail and often it needs so much time to paint, and Holger's painting like really rough, and both together it influenced us. The other one influenced us, so I'm more rough now and Holger's more detailed, and so it's more effective what we are doing.
It's a contrast.
Yeah. It's a contrast, and we are super fast. If I would paint alone, it takes I don't think it's enough money that I earned then.
No,
one mural a year.
You would earn more money for it.
Nice.
Sorry, I have blood on my lip. Sorry, I'm so excited.
I know.
Yeah.
This is such a great conversation. Thank you guys for sharing everything. I don't know if you want to add something else before finishing.
How long does it take now to invite us to Latin America?
Can you say a number?
Yeah,
we really
that'd
love
be
to come to.
That would be
It's one needle on our map that is missing. We're never in South America. We're everywhere except South America and Australia.
Nice.
So it's an invitation for everyone.
Yeah.
There'll be muralists. If they're here, they'll laugh now really loud.
Yeah, we'll see you in Latin America soon. Well, thank you so much, guys. And thank you for the people that are watching or listening. If you like this episode, be sure to share it with a friend. And yeah, we'll leave the Innerfields social media and their information in the description if you want to connect with them and see their work, or maybe ask for a commission, for a massive mural with a great story. And that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was awesome. Thank you for this beautiful morning. It's yours.
Muchas gracias.
Nice.
We say in Germany.
See each other around, hopefully. Ciao.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.